Let me change the topic here a little bit and talk about the knowledge divide and the future of learning. Obviously, you're with Lessonly. We want to get into what that software approach is and what the brand is. But
nice.
Hey, there we go.
Like it. It's good.
Why do you think that there is a lack of focus in learning and development in today's business culture?
I think it's a lack of, and it's not even learning and development. I think it's a lack of focus in general. If you think about a consumer, so we can call him Kyle, we can call him Micah, whoever.
What was her name? Fifi.
Fifi.
We'll call her
Fei. Why can't you focus, Fei?
Because I'm a robot. If you think about an average consumer and what we do, how we buy, how I use my Garmin, I get emails, I get text messages. It's one-click ordering through Amazon that's probably going to be delivered by a drone or in 3 hours to my house. And you think about, and I'm talking to a robot in my house and it's telling me the weather, and it's seamless. The consumer experience is seamless. There's going to be a point in time where I'm going to walk into a store, an Amazon Go store, walk out. I don't ever have to deal with the cash register. Yep. So imagine all of that happening, and then I walk into work, I sit down at a desktop computer, and I go to a 2-hour seminar, and then I come out, and there's no seamless experience with knowledge development. It's still stuck with 20 years ago. And so when we're looking, when we talk about the knowledge divide, it's the divide between how an individual is consuming content, how the best companies are doing it, and how most businesses are doing it. And so what Lessonly tries to do is to close that divide, to say, we have modern team learning software that basically is easy to use, easy to build, and frictionless. And so when it comes to learning, it's really about speed, access, and analytics. It's, do you know people are learning, whether that's a product launch or talking about the next strategy and marketing for your employees here, right? Or it's just the speed at which you're delivering that learning. It's extremely important to try to mimic your employees' consumer experience as much as possible. And I would say that for any type of business, even if it wasn't an LMS business like Lessonly is. You have to mimic that experience, because when I'm one-clicking to order something and then you send me to an LMS provider that's not mobile enabled, and I have to go through five screens just to get to the learning module, and then it breaks because they had no idea what an iPhone was.
Right.
I'm being a little bit
dramatic.
then the process is broken. And it's the same with anything.
Yeah, I mean, if it takes me more than like 2 or 3 clicks to get something, I'm just like, no.
Yeah, and it's not. Like, I want to be very clear, because we talked about this before we went on. It's not a generational thing. It's not because the millennials are the largest generation and they're all crazy, and the Generation Zs, nobody has any idea what the hell they're doing.
You literally took that away from me. You realize that?
Yeah.
That was my go-to point.
It's not generational, because my father is using an iPad.
Yep.
I hate iPads. I use my phone.
Right.
And we are all being conditioned. And I don't care about the curve of every 2 years technology gets better. It's getting faster every day. And businesses, unless you figure out how to deliver knowledge in the right way, your employees are going to leave. They're not going to retain the knowledge, and you're going to have a lack of understanding of how somebody can be great. How the employee can be great, and you're going to have a churn issue. You're going to have your employees are going to leave because you're still stuck in the same training in 1980.